Another Monday night Orange Practica at the Beat. This is like the 5th or 6th day in a row, or Monday in a row. We have one more next week. And then I believe Yano and Felipe are back for a couple of weeks or so. We are finishing our theme of what? Alterations, right? We're getting close to the end of the month. Today we focused on, we started one way and then we changed it. Which way, what's the first alteration we did? We captured the follower's back step and then with which one of our steps? Side step, correct. So we just warmed up with some back to forward with the leader's capture on a side step. Our followers were keeping their chest up, their hips close, and then, back. Thank you. Back. And then I would cross behind once I capture them and lead them around me. So, Mayumi, what did we say about that? Or about alterations in general?
Alteration in general. Be in access. Follower needs to be in access and then change fully before you take the step.
So, an Ocho is focused on whose axis? Followers.
Always mine.
And then the alteration is focused on whose axis? The leaders. Correct. At that moment of doing the alteration, I shift the axis a little back. I cross behind. That really helps. Okay, and then we switched alterations. And which one did we do next?
Front.
Front to back, because this was easier to get into sacadas. So we did a front to back. Ideally, I would test it out with no sacada and just see if my partner walks around me. And then I leave the foot out. And what shape do I have, leaders? Correct. So I just step and I Captain Morgan. Sometimes Captain Morgan will actually stay turned in, but the ability to kind of lift my heel and swivel my hips like this, even if it stays kind of turned in, lets me turn another how many degrees?
90.
Yes, 90 degrees, which is a lifesaver in sacadas like this. Even if it looks funny, even if you're turning in with your Captain Morgan, you can still get that 90-degree swivel. So pay attention to that. And then, sorry, for the leaders, it's a transition from an ocho to a turn with what kind of energy?
Continuous.
Thank you. Yeah, continuous energy for the sacada. If we want the gancho, the energy is stops, and it's from an ocho to, trick question.
Just a pivot.
It stays an ocho. Yeah, just a pivot. So for the sacada, it's very smooth around my axis. For the gancho, I stay close to my partner, and it just stays a pivot, and I stop. I create a discontinuity in the energy.
Follower, don't be afraid to walk. When you're doing a sacada, don't hesitate. It's just another back ocho. It's just another back walking. Sometimes if you think, oh, there's a sacada happening, and then you kind of take a smaller step, the sacada is not going to work. You just are determined, you're going. So it's normal back ocho for me, or giro in this case. I just go, whether his leg is there or not. And then when we're doing the gancho, try to pivot all the way and let your butt actually really get into his front. Because if I'm doing a gancho here, I'm going to kick his shin, and it's very, very painful because I have on high heel shoes on. So try to turn completely so that my back my butt is actually facing him so that there's nothing to kick apart from his butt.
Yeah, and that's why leaders, we also let go of that right hand on this side to enable the followers to rotate inside of this cradle space. They are still holding us here or on our back. So a little demonstration. By the way, there is an option for the leader to do a sacada from an alteration. That was a statement. So I'm going to lead my partner to go back, forward to back, which is how we started. No, that's how I finished, but forward to back on either side. I can turn into that. As they're doing the alteration, I can do a gancho. So it goes both ways.
Son cosas del bandoneón que se ha puesto a rezongar, no son mías las tristezas de esta noche de champán. No tengo que ocultar ningún amor de ayer, ni tengo penas que desenterrar. Si algún dolor está flotando sin querer, se emparan todos compañeros que son cosas del bandoneón, que por gusto nada más, esta noche de verbena se me ha dado por llorar.